Alright, so today's video is going to be focused on how to create this long-lasting no makeup look for summer slash monsoon. There are tons of weird but effective tricks in this video that are going to hold your makeup in place for a longer period of time, especially if you have oily or combination skin. So make sure you watch till the end. Also, a warning, if you do not like close-up shots, please skip this video. Before applying any makeup, we are going to prep the skin because skincare is everything. The first product is going to be from the Face Shop. It's their light cleansing oil. I like massaging this all over my face for about 3 to 4 minutes. It removes all the dirt and products from my face and gives me a really clean canvas to work on. After cleansing, we need to tone, and for that I am going to use the Mamaearth Vitamin C toner. I am applying it all over my face with the help of my hands, and this is a really good toner that works on all skin types. Next, I have the Cetaphil moisturizing lotion. I am going to use a generous amount of this product on my face because I have a combination skin which is very dry on my forehead and also on my cheeks. Also, this is a moisturizer for combination or dry skin, not for oily skin. So if you have super oily skin, use a moisturizer good for your skin type. This one does take some time to seep into your skin, but once it's in, it's locked for the whole day. Next is under eye cream. I like dabbing it in and also massaging it in anti-clockwise direction. Actually, you should do this step before moisturization, but I applied the moisturizer early and that's my bad. After this, I am going to apply some Vaseline lip care. This is such a good lip balm with a perfect gel-like consistency. Your lips do not stick and also stay hydrated for hours. Now we are going to build the base. I am going to use a setting spray from PAC to lock my T-zone. You can use it on your whole face if you have a very oily skin and your entire face gets oily. To further lock the oily areas, I'm using a blurring primer by Maybelline in the areas where I have prominent pores. So you can see that I'm just massaging it and packing it in. To set the T-zone, ultimately I'm using a blurring powder. This is a primer sort of powder from Swiss Beauty. I tried it in my last video, I think. I'm taking the least amount on sponge and packing it on my nose, cupid's bow, chin and forehead, basically in my T-zone. After this, I'm going to dust off any leftover powder from my skin as it can interfere with the application of other liquid or cream products. The trio of setting spray, primer and powder is what's going to lock your makeup in place for hours. The next step is foundation. I'm using 2 dots of the Maybelline Superstay foundation in 312 Golden on my under eyes. Today we are not going to pack a layer of foundation. Instead, we are going to use it in a very limited way. I'm also going to treat different areas of my face differently while building the base. You have to use only dabbing motions for foundation. If you swipe, it can move the base products that we just applied. Next, I am going to apply extra products around my mouth to hide the hypopigmentation, and then I am going to blend it all in with my sponge. For setting the foundation I just applied, I'm using a tinted powder under my eyes. First, I am going to focus it in the depression under my eyes, and with the leftover product on my brush, I am going to set the rest of the under eye in place. For the next step, I am mixing some strobing cream with my foundation and applying it on the high points of my face. I'm mainly going to focus it on my cheeks and temples because I have some veins over there that makes my skin look more uneven. It makes my skin tone more uneven. The leftover product on my sponge is going to go all over my face and neck. Once that's done, I am going to move on to my eyebrows. I'm going to set the brow hair first with the NYX Brow Freak Eyebrow Gel. This gives me an idea of how sparse my eyebrows are, and then it will be easier to fill them in. So for the next step, I am using the L'Oreal Brow Artist Brow Pomade in Ebony, and I'm just going in the sparse areas. For cream blush, I'm using a lip and cheek color and dabbing it on my cheeks. This is a Nika lip and cheek color and it disappears to nothing, so you have to use a little bit extra. Once it's packed, I am going to use my sponge to blend it out. Now the next step is completely optional, but I love highlighter, so I'm going to use the Wet n Wild liquid highlighter. If you have really oily skin, you should skip this step. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. So here I'm just using a random lash curler from Amazon. I think I bought this from Amazon. I think the smaller ones are better because you can just curl all of your lashes. They grab all the lashes. So yes, here I'm just using mascara, and while I'm doing that, I want to mention a thing. I do not like clumping my lashes with mascara, so I apply it in a very controlled way. Once that's done, next I am going to tightline my eyes to enhance them even more since we are not going to use any eyeshadow. I do not like black kohl because I think it's too intense. So I'm using a brown one here for a softer look. Also, I'm going to use a little bit of Milani bronzer to warm up my face a bit. I did this because I did not want the blush to just sit on its own on my face. So this is like a binding element. For lips, I'm applying the L'Oreal Rouge Signature in I Choose. And then I'm topping it off with the Too Faced lip injections and ultimately lining my lips to enhance them. You can go with a lipstick that you prefer. Also, you can do any type of makeup on this base. The purpose of this video was to show how to get a long lasting base. If you use an even layer of full coverage foundation, your skin is literally going to look flawless. But I took a natural approach, so you can still see a little bit of my flaws, and that's completely okay. So that's it for the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more such content. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.